Good morning. It's almost 11 o'clock and I'm live. Hi, Amy. Good morning. I got to see Elizabeth last night. I gave her that piece that was missing from that set. So anyway, it was nice to see her at the hospital. If you're here and if you would let me know by adding a comment. Hi, Rebecca. Thank you for joining me. Hi, Yvonne. If you're here, please let me know and leave me a comment. And then if you would share, I'll choose one person to receive this card that we're making. Hi, Diane. We're all getting so we can figure out how to get on. Oh, it's quite a deal. This technology. So I was trying to get in to see one of the doctors over at the center in Mend, and I called Monday, I called Tuesday, and they said, oh, we'll call you back before the end of the day. Never heard from them. So I was on the phone for an hour this morning waiting for somebody to get back to me. Oh, it's frustrating. Anyway, I'm here now. I'm ready, I think. I don't have my watch, so I don't know what time it is, but I think it's probably time to start. So we'll start. So today I'm going to share this fun fold card. It's called a joy fold. I don't know why, but anyway, it's cute. So when you open it up like this, then you have the card where you can write inside. So it's just a fun, easy card that is something different. So I'm going to be showing you how to make this. So to start out with, I will actually show you the piece and give you the measurements. I will put them underneath the video once I'm done, but if you want to write it down or whatever. So I'm starting with a piece of Lost Lagoon that is 8.5 by 5.5 and scored at 4 1/4. So I'll leave that up there just a little bit longer if you want to take a screenshot or whatever, write it down. So Lost Lagoon, 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. And then I've got two pieces of Pretty Peacock that are 5 1/4 by 4 inches. 5 1/4 by 4 inches, so 5 1/4 by 4. Two pieces of Lost Lagoon. No, Pretty Peacock. Ooh, got that wrong. Pretty Peacock. And I'm using the Ink Botanicals again this morning, using this, making this card. And the pieces, there's two pieces. I'm using this piece and the checks. It's Inked Botanical Designer Series paper, two pieces, 5 1/8 by 3 7/8. So 5 1/8 by 3 7/8. And this is from the Inked Botanicals Designer Series paper. And then for the small card that fits over, we have one piece of Lost Lagoon that is 8 inches by 3 inches and scored at 4 inches. So 8 inches by 3 inches, scored at 4 inches. And then I have two pieces of Pretty Peacock, and these are 3 7/8 by 2 7/8. So 3 7/8 by 2 7/8. And then two pieces of Basic White, and they are 3 3/4 by 2 3/4. I hope you can see that. I think you can. Okay, let's get started. So we're going to take, first of all, we're going to take this Lost Lagoon card base, and we are going to cut the front off on the front piece. We're going to line this up in the well here, and I'm going to cut. So I'm going to cut from the score line down to this corner. So these two pieces will be I'll put them in the well here, and then I'm going to just cut. and this can be used for another card, another time. So I've got those cut. And then I'm going to be using the this piece, and I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to cut from the top left to the bottom right, and again, that could be used somewhere else. And then I'm going to take one of the Pretty Peacock 5 1/4 by 4, and I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to cut from the top left to the bottom right. Thank you, Rebecca. So that's all the cutting we need to do right now. So the first thing I'm going to do is put this piece on here and get it just as like that. So that's going to be adhered on here. And I'm just going to add some seal, and I'm going to line that up very carefully so that the Pretty Peacock shows below. So there's that. Now I'm going to burnish this really well along the center score line. And then this piece is going to go on the front right here. So we'll add some seal to that. And then that will be applied right here. Okay, so that's done. And then I'm going to take the second Pretty Peacock and the other piece of the inked inked botanicals, and I'm going to put that on the inside. So this will be right here, and then that will go inside here. So we'll put some seal on it, and that will go on the inside. So that is the base of the card. And now we're going to put together the tiny card. So we'll start with the 8 inch by 3 inch and score it at 4, and we'll give that a good burnish. So, oh, looks like I made a mess. 8 by 4. I must have scored it at, I'll do that. I'll redo that. But first we'll do the stamping. So I'm going to use, first of all, I'm going to use some Pool Party. And I'm going to take, this is the inked and tiled stamp set. And I'm going to use this one, and I'm going to use the large flower and then the thank you. And by the way, this inked and tiled is my stamp of the month, and it comes with 2 punches. So if you're interested in that, let me know. So I'm going to start with this long piece, and I'm just going to ink it up and just kind of, I'm going to stamp off because I want it light. I'm just going to add that just as kind of a background. So like that, and then again, and then I'm going to stamp off just to give it a little bit of texture, character, whatever. And then I'm going to use my Pretty Peacock, and I'm going to put thank you. So I'm going to stamp the thank you. Now my thank you, I got my thing on just a little tiny bit crooked, so I'm just going to move it just so that, that's pretty good. And then I'm going to use the Lost Lagoon and ink up the flowers. If if you're online and haven't let me know you're here, please do. Just write me a comment. And I'm going to use this right here and just kind of frame that. Thank you. Ah, that's pretty. Perfect. And then this will go on one of the pretty peacock pieces. And then for the inside, and I'll show you, I better close that up. For the inside, I'm going to, I don't know what I did with my card. Oh, there it is. I'm going to put, I'm going to do that again and then put the flowers kind of in the corner so I can have room for writing. So we're going to do this again in Pool Party. And I like to stamp off so that it's fairly light. Very light touch, and then I'll use the Lost Lagoon and stamp the flowers again. Don't need the whole thing inked up, and I'm just going to put that about right there. So I still have room to write, but it will be just an extra addition to put inside. And here, and so now I got to cut that 8x3 piece, so bear with me. I always managed to do something. Okay, Lost Lagoon. So I'm going to make it 8x3. 8 inches by 3 inches. I'm sure none of you ever make mistakes when you're making cards. And I'm and then I want it to be 8, and the paper is 8.5, so I'm going to take off a 1/2 inch. And then I'm going to score it at 4 inches. And we'll see if we can get this right this time. Yeah, that's better. Oh, sorry. My chair's squeaky. I got a new chair and need Sam to kind of fix it up for me. So this one will go on the inside. So this will go on the inside of the little card. I love the Pretty Peacock and Lost Lagoon together. They complement each other so well. And this is on the front. Now, when I put this on, I am going to use the Tombow multipurpose glue because I don't want it to be too far down, and I'll have a little bit of room. So I'm using my multipurpose glue, which you know is my least favorite adhesive, but for some projects you just need it. So I'm just going to add some of the glue, and then I have just a little bit of wiggle room, so I'm going to, I want to center it side by side, and then just up a tiny bit, not quite centered. Okay, so, that's perfect. And then I have these are the Glossy Dots assortment, and these are actually, I think they're balmy blue, but they go really well with this. So we're going to put some of those on just to give it, you know, that extra little oomph. And that one will go there. And we'll put this one, the little one, right here. And then I have a piece of Pool Party ribbon, which is in the annual catalog, and it's really pretty and easy to work with. I love when they're easy to fold, easy to tie. Okay, where's my one time they're on the back and one time they're on the front. So we're going to do this. Thank you, Yvonne. It is pretty, isn't it? And then we're going to put that right there. Whoops, didn't get a, let's get a glue dot that works. It's going to go right there. So, that's it. So, it's called a Joy Fold. Makes you joyful, I think. And then, there we go. So, please share, and I will send this card to someone. Now, of course, I can't just stop with one. I have to have more than one. So, the next one I made was using the beautiful balloons and the Bright and Beautiful Designer Series paper. So, isn't that pretty? I think it's time for a celebration. I love that one. I think it's so pretty. Thank you, Diane. And then here's the Zany Zoo. I just think that little guy is so cute. Happy birthday to you. And he's singing happy birthday. And then I put the little raccoon inside. So this would be great for a child. And I have a granddaughter's birthday coming up. And then I made a Happy Father's Day. It's going to be a little while, but I thought this was really pretty. And I love that gingham, this check. So pretty. So, 3 cards. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. And that's all I have for you today. Don't forget that this is August. All of the kits in the online store are on sale, up to 30% off. Some are 10, some are 20, and some are 30. Also, if you have bonus coupons that you purchased in July, you need to redeem those in August. So if you order through me, please be sure and use your coupons. So thank you, everyone, and you have a great day. And as always, I love making. I'm going to be making more every Wednesday. I'm going to try a new fun fold, and I won't keep you long. It's just a short and sweet. So thanks so much for joining me. Have a great day.